Ever look at the stock market and just think, wow, I definitely need a finance degree or $1 million supercomputer just to understand what's going on here? Yeah, it's a totally normal feeling. For decades, Wall Street has used incredibly advanced, complex technology to manage wealth, pretty much leaving the rest of us to rely on gut feelings or just, outdated advice. But we are looking at a completely different landscape today. So, can AI actually manage your money? The answer is no longer some sci-fi fantasy. We're going to demystify Wall Street tech for the everyday person and show you exactly how artificial intelligence can act as your own personal research team, right from your living room. Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. Welcome to the Modern Investor's AI Toolkit for 2026. The absolute beauty of this year is that artificial intelligence has become incredibly accessible. We're going to look at 5 specific AI tools that are quietly but fundamentally changing how regular people invest. And honestly, the best part, most of these are completely free or very low cost. You really don't need millions of dollars to get started. You just need to know what these tools actually do, who they're best for, and how to use them without getting utterly overwhelmed.
Here's our roadmap for today. 1. The new AI Investing Toolkit. 2. Scoring stocks and finding patterns. 3. Your personal AI portfolio assistance. 4. Stress testing with ChatGPT. And 5. Smart rules for AI investing. Kicking things off with Section 1, the new AI Investing Toolkit. Time to meet your expert team. When most people hear AI in finance, they kind of picture, these intimidating, fully automated algorithmic bots making split-second, high-stakes trades in a dark room somewhere. I really want you to erase that image from your mind. Think of these 5 apps not as robots taking over your bank account, but more like a team of expert advisors just sitting around your kitchen table, eager to help you research and manage your money. But before we actually meet them, we have to establish a golden rule. AI analyzes data. It does not predict the future. This is the crucial difference between using a highly advanced tool and, believing in magic. As a beginner, it is so easy to think an app has a crystal ball. It doesn't. These tools are simply processing massive amounts of historical numbers, company reports, and market movements way faster than a human brain ever could. They give us probabilities based on data, not certainties. Grounding yourself in this safe habit is really step 1 to successful investing.
Moving right along to Section 2, Scoring Stocks and Finding Patterns with Danophylan and Tickeron.
So these first 2 tools specialize in making sense of the overwhelming mountain of stock market data out there. If looking at stock charts usually gives you a headache, these are built specifically to do that heavy data lifting, so you literally don't have to. First up is Danophin. Their core feature is explainable AI stock scores. Let's strip away the jargon for a second. Just think of this as a simple report card for a stock. Instead of you having to grind through 50 pages of a company's financial earnings, Danophin's AI analyzes all that data and just hands the stock a grade. But the key word here is explainable. It doesn't just say, buy this or give it an A+ out of nowhere. It actually shows you exactly why it got that grade based on the data. It brings total transparency to stock research, which makes it incredibly easy for a beginner to understand a company's potential right at a glance.
Now, our next tool, Tickeron, takes a completely different approach. They focus on pattern and signal trading. When you look at a stock's price going up and down over a year, it mostly just looks like a jagged random line, right? Well, Tickeron's AI is trained to automatically spot visual trends hidden in that price history, patterns that often repeat themselves over time. It finds these subtle signals that the human eye would easily miss. So while Danophin is giving you the fundamental report card of a company, Tickeron is looking at the visual behavior of the stock price, basically acting as your second expert opinion.
Okay, Section 3, your personal AI portfolio assistants, Magnify and Bobby.
If our previous tools were the heavy data crunches in the back room, Magnify and Rockflow's Bobby are the friendly assistants sitting right next to you on the couch. These 2 tools move away from just handing you stock scores and instead focus on being conversational helpers that actively guide your overall investing journey. Magnify acts as an AI portfolio assistant designed to actually help you build your investments. You can chat with it, tell it your personal financial goals, and it actively assists you in constructing a portfolio to match those specific goals. Meanwhile, Rockflow's Bobby is an AI investing companion geared a little bit more toward general guidance. It's your companion for asking everyday financial questions, getting a feel for the market, and just learning the ropes. Think of it this way. Magnify is like the assistant handing you the bricks to build your financial house, while Bobby is the companion walking alongside you, helping you understand the neighborhood. Let's move to Section 4, Stress Testing with ChatGPT, acting as the devil's advocate.
You probably already know ChatGPT, but maybe you haven't really thought of it as a financial tool. Now, we aren't using it to pick stocks for you, no way, but we are using it to act as your ultimate devil's advocate.
We call this stress testing your investment ideas. Here's the exact play. Step 1. You have an investment idea. Maybe you use Danielfin's report card and Magnify's guidance, and you think you want to invest in a specific tech company. Step 2 is where the magic happens. You take that idea to ChatGPT and literally ask it to find the flaws. You say, give me 3 reasons why investing in this company right now is a bad idea based on current market data. You are forcing the AI to argue against you. Step 3. By reading those counter-arguments, you make a much safer, significantly more informed decision before ever risking a single dollar of your real money. It is just a brilliant sanity check.
And finally, Section 5, Smart Rules for AI Investing, all about staying safe.
Look, having these 5 amazing tools, Danielfin, Tickeron, Magnify, Bobby, and ChatGPT at your fingertips in 2026 is incredibly empowering. But just like handing someone a power tool, you really need to know the safety instructions before you plug it in. Everything we've discussed today is for educational purposes only. It is not formal financial advice. As we established earlier, AI tools can analyze massive amounts of data, but they absolutely cannot guarantee returns. The market is wild and unpredictable. Therefore, you must always do your own research. Use these apps as your starting point, not your finish line. And finally, before making any major investment decisions, it is always highly recommended to consult a licensed human financial advisor. AI is a fantastic analytical helper for sure, but it does not hold a license to manage your life savings.
So, we leave you with this final, really vital question to think about. If AI does all the heavy data lifting, if it scores the stocks, spots the patterns, acts as your portfolio assistant, and even debates your ideas, what exactly is the investor's true role in 2026? Well, your role is no longer to crunch the numbers. Your role is to be the decision maker. You are the CEO of your own money, and these 5 AI tools, they're just your incredibly smart, tireless staff. You set the goals, you define your risk, and ultimately, you make the final call. Stay cautious, stay curious, and happy